There we go. We are live. Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here. Say it with him. 29-year. Veteran of the woods, that's where bears live, people. Yes, indeed. Great to have everyone here. Great to have all of the returning viewers, new viewers, Russian bots, and or lurkers out there. We appreciate every one of you. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, people. By the way, who had Haitian cannibals on their 2023 bingo card for 2024? Pardon me. That's new. That's really new, people. Bear had no idea. Haitian cannibals, roaming the seas, heading over to Florida, where old Bear lives, gonna be coming ashore. Kind of an interesting spring break this year, where cannibals coming ashore and feasting on the flesh of the spring breakers from up north. Or really kind of a normal Tuesday in South Beach. I mean, honestly. Really, let's be honest here, people. Man, oh man, what a crazy, crazy world out there. Apparently nobody's had freaking cannibals from Haiti on their bingo card list. We're only into March, people. Still not sure about that whole time change. That's still kind of getting to Bear. Maybe that is why they are feasting on the flesh. You know, Bear always says, you know, you got your salmon, you got your trash, and then you got your people. I mean, everybody thinks, oh, people are delicious. No, they're not. Oh, have you ever tried monkey? That probably tastes terrible. Bear doesn't know, for crying out loud. I mean, you know, it's like worse than chicken, really. I mean, the two-legged chicken. Well, I guess chickens do have two legs, but the no flying. Well, I don't know. Whatever. People out there, you just don't taste that good. Let's be honest out there. You think, oh well, you know, we're pink. Pink and delicious. It's like not really, not that much, people. So they got to be really desperate, really desperate out there, people. Let's get to it. People want to say hello to everybody out here, including one Amy Lester. She says that DJ Comics Bear is in the house. Well, it's actually the cave, Amy, but great to have you here. P-Money as well. He is here. He is here. Not over there, but right here, right where you belong, P-Money. Great to have you here. You're safe in Canada, safely away from all of the cannibal Haitians out there coming, straight to Florida. Oh boy. Yes, indeed. All right, we'll get into it here. I just kind of want to set the table just real quickly here. Doing a couple campaign updates. Some news of the day. The big news, really, the new, I don't know, I suppose, live-action trailer, I suppose, from Eric July, a.k.a. the Ripper. The old Ripper out there, he's got his, I had no idea that Ripper was Greek, but apparently he's got a new comic out called Yairos, which sounds delicious, people. Sounds, just very scrumptious for Bear out here. So we will be checking out the new live-action Yairos momentarily. But we're going to get into some campaign updates for you good people here right away, because that's what you come here for, Bear. Well, that and all the fun and excitement. No DJing, though. Bear always dreamed to get on the ones and twos out there, but the claws, they just don't work with the records out there. I don't know if you CDs, they get all scratched up. It just doesn't work. It really just doesn't work, people. But, would be fun. Would be fun to be, not busting rhymes out there, but, scratching on the ones and twos for you good people. But, unfortunately, that's the life that Bear lives out here for you good people. Alright, let's get into it. Let's go ahead, jump straight on into it. Because we always try to check in Well, I'll kill you out here, and not doing so well. Won't you have pity on Uncle E out there, and maybe consider supporting him with this frog book out here, CyberFrog number 3, Red Extermination, 605,677. I think that's what it was the last time we were here. So not moving too much there, but that's all right. We'll get another cover or something along the way there. I heard Yaira's made like $1 million in the first day, or maybe first 2 days or something like that. So, he had the video the other night talking about it. We're going to get into it. You've heard from the rest. Now you're going to hear from the best. Well, not right now, but coming up. We got to stretch it out, people. Just slightly stretch it out for you good people. So, there you are. Go check out CyberFrog if you have the opportunity. But we actually have plenty out here, including from old Narwhal. Poor Narwhal. Gosh dang it. Kicked out of Comicsgate. Ay. Well, he does have a sequel to his Earthbound Grand Prix called Grand Prix number 2. Who knew? We talked about that the other time. A nice little drawing here that he has. For that, he's also got an update. By the way, the new Earthbound is currently up on Fund My Comic. Find that down there in the description. And will be available in IGG in a few weeks. That's Indiegogo, people. But he says back on Fund My Comic if possible. No, I say back it on Fund My Comic. Forget about those Indiegogos. We'll get into that in just a second, but shadow banning. Left and right out there. Gosh dang it. Anywho, he's also got an update here. Still need to check this out. I probably want to wait. Bear might want to wait until the second book comes out and then just read both of them together. I think that would make a little bit more sense, but very artistic. I like this. Very animated, kind of early, or kind of, 90s type Disney animation out there. Cerberus Part 2. He says is 50% illustrated and coloring has begun. Ready to release later this year. So looking forward. If you haven't been eaten by Haitian cannibals, look forward to that, people. Should be fun. From the old Narwhal, once again kicked out. Freaking Comicsgate, man. What can you do? Craziness left and right. You thought you had to deal with Haitian cannibals. No, you gotta deal with freaking Comicsgate as well, doing all this crazy stuff. Anywho, moving on. From another. For crying out loud. First they kicked out Narwhal, then they kicked out Rene. It's not gonna happen, Rick. It's not gonna happen, man. Anyways, from Rene, Fiendish 2.5, live on Indiegogo. If you haven't checked out it on Fund My Comic, now is your time. Although not very long here, as she will say, she's happy to announce the second chance Indiegogo campaign for Fiendish 2.5 is now live and past 4K. That's high definition, people. Oh, no, wait, $4,000. Bringing the total access across all platforms. Total across all platforms, whatever, bear, for crying out loud. To over 40K. Congratulations, madam. Thank you all so much for your support. She says, this campaign will only be up for 1 more week, people. If you haven't checked it out, it's ending on St. Patrick's Day. Apparently, Rene is a very big St. Patrick's fan out there. I had no idea she was Irish. Eric July is Greek. Rene is Irish. Go, hey, color my blarney. Wait, what is it? Kiss the blarney. Kiss the blarney. You gotta kiss the blarney stone. Bear doesn't know, for crying out loud. Just found out he's Irish, so still learning, people. Still learning. P-May says, I've been watching out for the Canadian Haitian cannibals. Well, they gotta come through the rest of the United States before they get to you, so they'll probably be pretty full by the time they get up to Canada out there. A lot of plump Americans out there to feast on. The flesh of Americans to be feasted upon. There you go. St. Patrick's Day, the excuse people use to get drunk. Well, listen, hey, also, I don't know, Cinco de Mayo, um, 4th of July, Veterans Day, um, any excuse, really. Easter, what the heck, man? Why not? Why the heck not, man? But, yeah, there you go. Go check it out. There is some great coverage there, including the new one there. That's the one there in the middle. For Indiegogo. You also get a little pendant, I suppose. In keeping with the tradition of other Fiendish campaigns, this campaign covered the Springtide variant will be a campaign exclusive. Yeah, that Hunter's pendant out there. You can also get that as well as debuting on the Indiegogo campaign. So there you go. There's a nice... We've looked at this before. Look at some good stuff there. Great coloring, by the way, from Hyper Wizard. Doing a pretty good job. And she's actually got... Let me get to it here. Some nice pages there as well. So good stuff. Good stuff indeed. I think, if Bear recalls correctly, she did the one there on the right there, the black and white one. So, I believe they were coloring that the other night. So, Bear got to check that out. And looking really good. Looking really good. So, if you still need to check it out. Oh, for crying out loud, Bear. His stack of books that Bear still needs to read is getting higher and higher out here. But, do check it out. Bear would go ahead and just recommend it. I don't know what the heck is going... Is that a lion? Gosh darn it, I hope it's not a bear. I hope he did not kill a bear and wear it as a fur coat. Urgh. We shall see, people. Bear might have to retract. His recommendation out there from Renee. There you go. So if you've already checked it out, Fund My Comic. You can also get the campaign if you did it on the Fund My Comic account. Go out, look for your email out there, and you can get that additional cover for little shipping. I think it's either free or very, very reduced. Very reduced. Anyway, she says, thank you again for your support, and have a wonderful day! Exclamation point, exclamation point. Wow, that's 2 exclamation points, people. That is the best from Irene. She says, love. Well, okay, I do not take that back. She is apparently in love with Bear. Legendary Boutte. I will accept, Renee. Bear will accept. There is... Animal husbandry is legal in Florida. Just remember that. Keep that in mind out there, people. Good to see Steven out here. He says, what's up, Bear? I tell you, man, a whole bunch of stuff. You don't even want to know. It's the 13th. I had no idea until I was doing the show here, typing everything up. I was like, holy cow, is the 13th of March, is that the Ides of March? No, it's before that, right? Where they stab Caesar in the back. Not Ethan. I'm talking about the actual Caesar. Yeah, it's a very, very odd day for Beer. Very odd. Still, the time change has got Beer all screwed up. Oh, man. Still haven't get used to that. Get used to that. Oh, of course, I'm showing the panels and not the actual love letter that Irene... See, I told you, people. She's in love with Bear. That's fine. It's fine. Bear will fight off all the other suitors out there. That's fine. The lovely Renee out there. That's some great artwork, though. Great artwork. I like the black and white. That's a great thing there. Unless it's a bear. Well, we'll see. We shall see. Unfortunately, kicked out of Comics Day. Gosh dang it. What the hell's going on, man? What the heck is going on? Great to see Amy again. Good to have her here. P-Money says, I'm glad I'm not the only one whose red books stack is getting larger and larger. Really, I do need to get onto it. Really need to get onto it. I mean, I'm going through several of them here. It's like, oh, I need to... Speaking of which, another one that Bear needs to get to. One of the USAssassin books here. From Haunted Pizza. Is that a communist bear? What the heck's going on here, man? Crying out loud. Man. The hatred that bears get. Freaking communists, man. I tell you what. Anyways, you can check it out. A long thing here. Roddy Piper is teaming up with USA Assassins. There you go. Mark Polton. You saw him with a Graveyard Shift, the good Mike McMahon out here. A number of things, including Graveyard Shift Supplemental. They're gonna go and do USAssassin's Dogs of War. Very cool. With the legendary, beer-approved, one of the greatest, I tell you people, one of the greatest characters of all time, Bazooka Dog. There he is right there. There he is right there, just battling it out. I love Bazooka Dog. Heart Bazooka Dog as well out here. P-May says the 15th is the odds. Okay, got 2 more days before the old Stabby McStabberson comes out. There you go. Amy also has a bunch of books to get to. I keep picking up vintage comics, though. Yeah, well, listen, at least Bear's not alone. Bear is not alone in all this. Bear just needs to, find a way to go. They have been burning in the woods, people. Bear has not had a moment of rest out here. They're literally burning the woods up a lot. Plus, the pollen as well. I gotta apologize for the scratchy throat. It's not only smoky out there, man, it's also got pollen. I'm yellow, not oriental, just covered in pollen here. I tell you. Bear has an admirer. Yes, indeed. The lovely Irene. By the way, Amy, stick around. Bear does have, we're talking here, just between us fellas here, but he does have a little bit in the news a little bit later on, just for the ladies out there. We've circled this, made sure, hey, you know what, we're not a bunch of misogynists here. We need to spread the love a little bit, have a little something for the females, for the ladies out there, for the lovely women out there. So stay tuned, Amy. You and Melissa as well. Let's see, Stephen has been on paternity leave. Behind the drama, has Irene made up with the guys yet? No, hold on, just 1 second. I gotta do my Rick. Hold on 1 second. Alright, where the heck is it, man? Okay, here we go. Here we are, man. Alright. Let me do the thing. Alright, there we go. What the hell's going on here, man? First you took Narwhal away from me, and then you took Rita. Well, it's not gonna happen, man. It's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen, Rick. Love this. Love it. Favorite clip of all time. People. There you go. Good old Rick. Rick and Ridge. Fighting. Doing battle. No. No. The drama has continued. We're actually we're gonna talk a little bit here in just a little bit about the Eric July comic book called Gyros. Delicious. Hopefully it might be a cookbook. I'm not really sure, but no, that's being torn asunder as well. They came out with a very interesting live action, I would say, commercial preview, maybe, being torn asunder out there. So we'll get into that a little bit later. But no, to answer your question, literally nobody's left in Comicsgate. Literally, I can't, oh man, Bear can't even, man. Bear can't even, anyways, Yairos, people, Yairos. There you go, there is from the good Mike out there, that would be Mike McMahon. Do go check out all the stuff that they have to offer out there, good stuff. Alright, people, let's sing it with us. Let's sing it with Bear here. We're going to do it on a 3. You know what we're going to do, people. You know what's coming up. Coming up on 2. That's right. Coming up on number 1. Clear your throat. Take a deep breath. Because we got... That's right, people. That would be the ghosts. That'd be the ghosts. The ghosts of Matacumba Key. Wait a minute. Hold on. Compass Comics. Yay! From Graham Nolan. He is looking out for your furniture, people. Never ruin your furniture again with these sturdy PVC coasters. The Compass Comics logo on one side, and images on the other. A first in a series. Talking about drinking. There you go. Get your coaster ready Monster Island, Joe Frankenstein, another book that Bear needs to read. Literally every book, probably every book that Bear is going to be talking about here, he's got a book in the background somewhere that he's got to read here. Joe Frankenstein 1 and 2, all the other good ones as well. Latest stretch goal, he's got another stretch goal, people. That is for his Monster Island. Very cool, I like this. Is this a cover? Let's find out. Find out together here. From Graham, hello comics fans. Hello! As we are coming to the close of the campaign, great stuff is still happening. A new perk level has been added, which I think is very cool. We talked about the coasters there. Pretty cool. We've reached the latest stretch goal, so everyone that's backed the book will be receiving the Escape from Monster Island mini print. Closing in on $90. I'm assuming $90K out there. $90,000, which will usher in another stretch goal when we hit $100K. A big story called Kirby's Cigar, people. There you go. And up in the page counts. Yes, indeed. He says, thanks to everyone who's backed this project so far. To those who haven't, please join the party before the campaign closes in 12 days, people. We've got several campaigns that are closing here, so I hope you were paying attention tonight and checking out while you still can. Yeah, we tried this the other night. Ooh. The old Monster Island looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. So you only got a couple days left. He says comics are fun again. Comics, not the whole Comics Gate thing. That's just, holy cow. Somebody got hit on the head. Lost their freaking mind, man. Lost the freaking mind, man. P-Money says, I'll have to remember that for Friday. Today is Stabby McStabberson Day. Better watch out. Better watch out. You hit base with that Compass Comics, I kind of went tenor, says P-Money. Okay. Okay. Amy is going to stay inside Friday. Yes, indeed. Gotta stay inside, stay away from all the stabbers. And cannibals as well. The cannibals that will be feasting on spring breakers out there, people. So, do make sure you are safe. Safe on the old Ides of March. Ay, ay, ay. Man, oh man. The bingo card is filling up. Crying out loud. Bingo card. Alright, I'm sorry, P-Money, I hate to show you this, but the Jawbreakers contingency pin-up poster has been revealed. Hi, everyone. Hi, you boy. Here is the pin-up of the amazing art by Sashi that will be included with every copy of the Jawbreakers contingency. He says thanks. And that's from Richard. Yes, indeed. So there you go. Once again, ladies, stay tuned later. We do have things for you there. But a couple things come to mind for Bear here when he looks at the mini prints. First off, why is his pants getting a lot tighter? Wait a minute, I'm not wearing any pants. More importantly, wow, this looks like it's kind of painted on. You'd figure a costume like that. Holy cow. Plus, it's kind of reflective. You'd figure you'd have a black costume. You'd want to make sure that's not reflective that much less having a red cape. But there you are, people. There is the pin-up, rather, from Sashi. So there you are, people. That will be a lovely pin-up for the fellas out there. For the fellas, I'm sorry, ladies. We'll get to it. We'll get to the good stuff later for you. For you out there. Wait a minute. Did I forget to... No. I ordered number 3. With the new campaign. So, it hasn't quite arrived yet. So, it's still a book that Bear needs to read. It just hasn't arrived yet. Much like poor P-Money out here. Poor P-Money. We're just going to have to get a underground railroad into Canada, for crying out loud. P-Money says, oh yeah, Sashi, I forgot. Doesn't your boy like her? But a lot of others in Comicsgate don't, for crying out loud. Literally nobody's left in Comicsgate, P-Money. Literally nobody's left. Including, apparently, News to Bear here. News to Bear. That would be from Von Klaus. Greetings, fiends, he says. Another book that Bear's got to read. Monster MD, great book. Do go check that out. We found our printer for Kaitu Witch Hunter, which will be API printing. I wish that people would do more of this, just kind of putting out good, good places to go check things out. As he says, they offered a solid price. It took a lot of work to make sure those books are perfect for you, but it's going to be worth it once it's in your hands and your claws. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. The Cure 2 campaign is still open on Indiegogo and Fund My Comic. He says, now that I've mastered handling comics campaign, from crafting to shipping, I feel more confident in expanding my business. Congratulations. I plan to open the online store right after shipping Couture, whatever. You can check that out. It is in the description. Just need to scroll down a little bit. What is it? I'm trying to remember the name of it. Rise Again Comics. You might have already heard that the Indiegogo has shadow banned my last 2 comic campaigns. What? No way. Shadow banning is when they suppress your campaign from being easily found on their site, or at all, really. I've lost count of how many times I've asked Indiegogo to remove it, but they've ignored me every time. Indiegogo has no loyalty to me as no loyalty. For crying out loud, beer, get a drink. That would be no loyalty to me as a customer. So in the interest of expanding my business, I'm proud to announce that you can get his comic on Kickstarter. For crying out loud. We gotta kick out Von Klaus as well. There goes Von Klaus. For crying out loud. Nobody's gonna be left. Nobody at all. For crying out loud. So, anyways, if you want to go check that out, I believe... no, I think I just have his website in the description. So, you should be able to get to it from there. One of the things, that's why Bear started to do that, is because, a lot of these campaigns got shadow banned, especially on Indiegogo. So, definitely good that he is leaving the link, here. So, there you go, people. But you can't click on it, so I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for crying out loud. Pardon me, people. Freaking pollen. Everywhere, man. Everywhere. Like, literally everything is dusted with pollen. Steven says, every time Indiegogo sends me one of their surveys, I tell them to stop banning comic creators. Gosh, Bear did that, like a year and a half ago. We did this, live on stream. They sent Bear like you were saying, one of their surveys, and it was like, yeah, you need to stop shadow banning people. Bear has not received a survey since, so apparently Bear's survey has been shadow banned as well, so yeah, once again, we're trying to kind of steer people a little bit more towards Fund My Comic. I know it's a newer outfit out there, but do go check out Fund My Comic. Good stuff out there. It needs a little bit more eyes and attention than it's been getting so far. So please, pardon me, excuse me. Down there in the description, we do have some links there for Fund My Comic. Also for some of the individual artist web pages as well. So if you want to go check that out, we do have that in the description. For crying out loud, the Vonster, once again, no more. Hey. Oh no, not Kickstarter. That's like going communist with Comicsgate. It's true, man. Poor Malin out there. He's just pulling his eyebrows out. There's not going to be an eyebrow left on John Malin, unfortunately. Unfortunately, poor John. He's going to have to draw them in. Oh, by the way, speaking of John Malin, he's got. There we are. For freak's sake, man. Pardon me, I gotta freaking get all my windows out of the way for crying out. Professional show beer. Not today, though. Godlike is printing. Wait a minute, hold on. I thought it had already printed. I thought he was already in fulfillment. For crying out loud. Anyways. Yeah, it's late. Yeah, what's a little bit longer. Godlike is officially at the printers. The book will be a new visual experience for many large paneled art oval double page spreads. Actually, got it right here. Boom. Superhero meets sword and sorcery. Here's a readable 2-page preview. It says if this preview has a difficulty reading due to size restraints on Indiegogo, please view my Twitter post here. Yeah, it is kind of hard to read. I want to thank you all for your support on this project. We will be shipping overtime when I thought you were already shipping. We will be shipping overtime when the books arrive. Bear has been waiting patiently by the mailbox out there. It's like, where the heck is that Godlike? Well, apparently it's not even in John's hand. So there you go. So there is looking pretty good. Once again, I apologize. It's not. Let me see if I can expand this. But you really can't. You really can't quite read it there. It's a little out of whack, people. So we'll just have to wait. It'll go onto the pile, people. Go on to the old pile of books that Bear still needs to read. So there you go. Looks pretty good. So I'm pretty sure these are two-page spreads. I don't think it's all one page. So that's why I'm scrolling back and forth here. But yeah, this looks pretty hot, man. Looks pretty hot. Poor Skull there. Must have been the Haitians that got to him. The Haitian cannibals. Crying out loud. In a world where Haitian cannibals have taken over the world, only one man can fight back. That's Godlike. Something along those lines. Godlike's going to be sick, says Steven. I sure hope so. Looking forward to it. Very much looking forward to. Been waiting quite a little bit of time. Did you use the name Bear in the survey? I thought you were there, P-Money. It's been a while. They probably said, yeah, a talking bear doing a survey. Sure. Once again, bear hatred out there. The old bear hatred, people, man. It's hard. Hard to live out here like a bear, man. Alright, finally, where is it? Come on, man. Professional show. One of these days, Bear, you will get to it. You'll have a professional show. You're like, yay, a professional show! Finally! Anyways, Shadow Sentry Origins from Eric Ninaltowski. He is ending March 27th at midnight, people. If you have survived the cannibal apocalypse, you better get on it, people. Better get on it right away. Bear still needs to check it out, actually. I still need to check out Shadow Sentry number 2 out there. So, gonna be closing out, people. Closing out, so get on it, people. He's currently only $125 away from breaking 22K. You out there in the chat, you could help. Good old Eric Ninaltowski breaking the 22K barrier, people. You got till the 27th. Midnight. I'm assuming Pacific Standard Time out there. So do go check that out. He's also got the Commander Noble story and the colorist, and can't wait for you to see all the awesome art he's created. So there you are. He says the best from Eric. Well, thank you. Bear tries. Bear literally tries to be the best. Sometimes he just can't. You know, the world conspires against Bear. World just conspires against him, people. Yes, indeed. By the way, speaking of conspiring against you, let me just jump right into this quickly here, because we've actually got some interesting news here. Get you good people out here. There you go. From Bounding into Comics, we'll get to the Yairos here in just a second. James Gunn, truth teller out here, continues to confuse DC Studio plans. He confirms the Peacemaker Season 1 isn't canon, so all of you that watched Peacemaker Season 1, all 5 of you, don't worry about it, it didn't matter. Kapoof, it's the strangest thing. How can you have a Season 2 of a show that never existed in Season 1? I have no idea. By the way, they're pushing back the Batman as well. That got pushed back another year, so it ain't coming out next year. 2026, I think. 2026. So there you go. Gotta wait. Thank God. Hopefully they cancel it. Hopefully they cancel it. I know people out there love the Batman. Urgh! Not Bear, though. As if, by the way, Spencer Bakuli out here bounding into comics. As if one thought that his and Peter Safran's upcoming studio plans couldn't get any more confusing after such hits as announcing his reboot plans for the former DCEU. I wonder if he's being a little ironic here. Had officially concluded, and flip-flopping on the potential return of numerous Snyderverse heroes. They took away Gal Gadot. How dare you, sir? James Gunn has confirmed that when it comes to his HBO series Peacemaker, only its second season will be canon to its new cinematic universe. The first one didn't matter. Screw off, man. Screw off. DC Studio co-head confirms his bizarre series continuity plans on the morning of March 10th amidst a larger discussion on his upcoming DC TV plans. Possibly? Maybe? Maybe not? I don't know. Kicking off things was Gunn himself, who, in retweeting a piece from Comic Book News, is shared by his favorite Threads. People are still on Threads. Really? Is it just James Gunn and his fans out there? Favorite news source, James Gunn News. Wow. I guess so. Regarding the recent confirmation given by his wife, series Emilia Harcourt, Jennifer Holland. The nepotism rung strong. That the HBO spin-off second season would begin shooting sometime this summer. He says playfully but truthfully confirmed. The source is kind of iffy. But this is true. John Cena shared this on Howard Stern. Is he still alive? I thought the Woo got him. Old Howard Stern. He's like living as a hermit. You know, in some beachside mansion somewhere, just never leaving the house, just door dashing like crazy. You know, all the DoorDash people are like, oh God, we gotta go to Howard Stern's house again. Oh, for crying out loud, delivering another 12-course meal or whatever. Oh, for crying out loud. So, anyways, to answer your follow-up question, yes, we'll be shooting Superman and Peacemaker simultaneously. What? Yes, I've written all the episodes. Okay, sure. But no, in the interest of getting the show out there, I won't be able to direct all of them, only some, and yes, Amanda Waller's series solo Waller is still happening, and Jeremy and Christelle, who, are hard at work writing great stuff, but the schedule was impacted by the strikes. The strikes, I knew it, man. So it'll come after Peacemaker, I'm sorry. So, all those actors out there, all those writers out there trying to demand just a little bit better pay, a little bit nicer of a cut, trying to keep all the AI out. Gosh dang it, it's all your fault. Says I, James Gunn, teller of truth. Anyways, he goes on, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Let's see, confirmed in 2023 that Season 2 would both take place in the new DCU and addressed the continuity shift. Well, apparently not. So anyways, so those of you keeping score at home, the current DC studio plans will see a shared universe comprised of a new continuity of interconnected films and television series, both animated and live action, where only one season of a two-season thus far series is canon, and its incarnation of Batman and the Joker are completely separate from those seen in those ongoing Matt Reeves' The Batman line and Todd Phillips' Joker duology. Oh, and eventually video games are supposed to tie into this roadmap as well. The whole, what was it, Sweet Baby Inc. out there in their Kill the Justice League. I told you that had James Gunn fingerprints all over it. If you're confused as to how anyone, least of all the general movie-going audience, are supposed to keep track of all this and stay invested, rest assured, you're not alone, people. You are not alone. Steven says, wow, James Gunn lives to piss off the fans. That's true. That's pretty much the only true thing he's probably ever said. Has James Gunn ever said if the Batman is part of his universe or its own thing. It's its own thing. They're going to be doing, what is it? I keep calling it the Bold and the Beautiful. They might have it here. The Bold and something. I forget the name of it. I'm looking, people. I apologize. No. It's weird, man. So, okay, they have the Batman. That's in its own little continuity universe, which is being delayed, by the way. They've got the Todd Phillips Joker, which is in its own universe, okay? Even though they were going to have the Joker in the Matt Reeves universe, it's going to be a different Joker in the Joker. And then they're going to have whatever it's called, the Bold and the Beautiful, whatever the hell the name of it is. That's going to be supposedly the DC, what do they call it now? Not DCEU, the DCU? Whatever. That's going to be part of the James Gunn universe. So you're going to need like one of those crazy, what's the meme out there where the guy is like, got like 12 different bullet points all, with the spider webs and everything going back and forth, and it's like, it all makes sense. Yeah, you're gonna literally need like an entire chart just to be able to figure out, okay, which Batman are we gonna go watch tonight? Is that gonna be, the Batman? Is it gonna be the Joker? Or is it gonna be, the Bold and the Beautiful out there? It's gonna be crazy, man. Which Peacemaker series are we gonna show? I don't know. The one that counted or the one that didn't count? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Once again, this is why Bear thinks. Oh, shoot. I forgot to, I saw a really good video last night where they're talking about Warner Brothers and how deep in debt they are. So 40 some odd $billion in debt. So it's Bear's contention, probably Mr. McCooley out here as well. I remember Bounding into Comics, I think, was one of the first. It might have been WDW Pro. Came out and says, yeah, they're probably going to sell off the DC studios, probably to like Apple, Amazon, something along those lines. So the reason why it might not make a whole lot of sense is they're just throwing a bunch of spaghetti against the wall and seeing what sticks as far as a potential buyer out there. Possibly. We'll see. We shall see, people. We shall see. There you go. So that is the confusing news of the day for you people. Yes, indeed. All right, let's move on from old crying John Cena out here. We'll let him perfect his Mandarin the next time he needs to go to a cry in China. Let's go ahead. Let's talk about what everybody's talking about. That's right, Yairos. Talking about Yairos. I had no idea Eric July was Greek, but apparently he's got a new comic book coming out. Made $1 million in one day. Maybe a day and a half. Congratulations, sir. Very interesting out here. Oh, P-Money says if Warner Brothers sold DC to Disney, that would be the ultimate insanity. I don't think if even they sold it to Disney would know what the hell to do. They haven't even figured out, the Fantastic Four. All the Fox stuff that they had. So, I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see, P-Money. We shall see. Anyways, Gyros, I think the name of it is called Gyros. Anyways, his new comics, female-led superhero-S. And let's check out, I believe it's called a live-action video? Live-action something or another here, people. So let's go ahead. Take a listen. Let me turn off the headphones here. Here we go. We'll take a listen to this. Get your opinions on it. Boy, oh boy, has there been opinions on this. Oops, there we go. You can't hear Bear. Sorry about that. Let's just go ahead. Play it here. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Let me do the thing with the thing. Yaira, that's what it's. I thought it was called Gyros. Okay, whatever. Anyways. Alright, Riververse. Hi, Mark. Good to have you here. Ruth is mad at you for calling them gyros and not euros. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright, I gotta shut up here.
decided to do things that people like me shouldn't be able to do. But unfortunately for me, flying ain't one of them.
Don't follow me!
Biologist and archaeologist who we feel is going to be an undeniable asset here at Projectus. Won't you please join me in welcoming her to our team? Dr. Sally Rodell.
The docks were dive.
Secure the area till Osborne can arrive.
It is the truest law of the earth. Verily few things have the ability to survive the test of time.
How long is this thing? Holy
Though
cow.
we may not be around to see them to their
How long is
fullest
this?
fruition.
Minute now. 5 minutes.
Scribbles
Holy
prisoner.
cow.
You'll be the
Alright.
Scribbles.
We'll get through it, people. Get through it together.
5 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes. That's how long the friggin' video takes.
I was here.
5 minutes, Mark.
I lived.
5 minutes.
I am still here. Among
Alright. We'll talk about that in a minute, Peabody.
sweet dreams, chilled. It is that struggle that is the friction of creation.
God, only
I would
halfway
like to
through.
thank Mr. Eusebio for allowing me the opportunity to discover and create.
People are leaving left and right. I apologize, people.
Thank you.
An archaeologist.
Get to take a drink, though.
It's a bit archaic, isn't it?
She's well studied, Jerry, but if you want to question her credentials,
That's not what I was saying. It's just an unusual area of expertise to pair with biology.
well, Dr. Rodell, from my understanding, is unusual.
Love the hat.
Don't be frightened, Jerry. She's on our side. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Pardon me, people.
Oh, yeah?
Alright, cowboy.
You took that like a shot. Are you trying to knock me out? No. If it's meant to be a death blow.
Alright, there we go. Is that it? That's it? That's it? That's it? Please that be it. Okay. Yaira. I was calling it Yairos. Okay. Anywho, let me, get back on the, turn this down. Okay, there we go. It was kind of loud. Little loud out there for beer. Alright, there we go. Anyway, so there is Yaira, how do you pronounce it? Not really sure. Not really sure out there. A lot of consternation out here for the video that we have here. Let's just get right through it here. It's still going? Oh, for crying out loud. Got 30 more seconds, people. Good to have Mark here. Good to have Mark. Alright, here we go. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. It was filmed in Canada. There you go. Filmed in Canada. Sorry, I'm listening to the music and, I don't know, talking it's... Oh! There's more? Yaira. Yaro. Yara. How do you pronounce it? Yaira. We'll go with that. She's a pirate. What the heck? Why not? Anyways, people, there is that. We've probably heard a bunch of the consternation back and forth. Oh boy, did a lot of people have fun. Fun with this one. Where was it? Mark says, I just handed them the entire inventory of Oscars right now. Yeah, again, okay, let's set the table here. Let's set the table. Number one, Eric July does not need Bear to promote his gyros, Euros, Yaira, whatever the heck, man. You can go through Bear's entire catalog. Usually do the box openings. You can check them out. Not an Insom, not an Insom 2, not a whatever the next one was. I forget what it was. None of those. Bear never got it, okay? Plenty of people went out there and bought it. Apparently they were a little disappointed. Full disclosure. Right away, Bear, not necessarily the art, it was the, more or less, was trying to figure out what the heck Insom was. Number one. Thing in movies where they call it a log line, kind of a very short 1, 2, if you're really getting verbose, 3-sentence kind of description of what's going on. Scientists head to an island, invited by a billionaire to help open his park where he has recreated dinosaurs. Okay, Jurassic Park, for example. So something a very simple, kind of a quick explanation. After 2 books, I still have no idea what Insom is all about. Forget about the artwork. The other thing for Bear, it was he had it on his own website. So Bear was a little kind of standoffish as far as, the cybersecurity and all that sort of stuff. So I says, let me hold off on this one. So, no, there's literally been no promotion. Really, this is probably the most that Bear's ever talked about. Eric July, the Rippaverse, anything like that. So I wanted to set the table right away here first, so Bear's not like coming out and saying, "Oh, this is the greatest thing ever." It is what it is. We can make, we can talk about, whatever, quality that there is in the product here. But that's not where Bear's going with it. Want to show, let me pull this up here and see if it'll play again. Gyros. Wanted to, let me start from the end here. And kind of work our way back and kind of talk a little bit about it that way. One of the things that Bear was very impressed with, forget about the quality, forget about her accent, forget about all that sort of stuff. Holy cow, did this look much like Bear is not able to. Very professional. We can talk about the quality and all that stuff, but very professional. Look at all these, hold on, let me go back here. B camera, the A camera, I mean, they had a bunch of cameras. They had probably cranes, a number of other stuff there as well. Some set riggers out there. I'm trying to, stunt doubles, set decorators, prop masters, gaffers, best boy, no best girl, electric, all that sort of stuff. So, I mean, let me go back. Let me just double back to it here and see if we can get back to it here. So let's see. Let's count along here. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to count Eric July here, but he's got an assistant. How about that? An assistant, Eric July. We'll count them. We'll count the assistant. 1, 2, 3, 4. AD, assistant director, so they probably had more than 3 cameras, I would imagine. Or they had a specialty, like a crane or something like that going on. So let's see, where we at? 5, 6. I'm not going to count the cast, although we could. We're just going to count the people that are working on this. Let's see. So 6, 7, yeah, B camera operator, 6, 7, A camera, 8, 9, 10, 11, stunt coordinator, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, prop master, let's keep going, gaffer 20, 21, wait a minute, hold on, there's more than one, 22, best boy, where were we, electric, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, all the grips, 28, sound mixer, 29, boom op, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, composer 53, editor 54, VFX 55, although that's probably a VFX house, so there might be more than that, so we'll just count 55. Post-production, again, another house, but we'll just count it, 56, 57. Oh, here we go. Yeah, okay, so 58, 59, 60. I'm just going to count 2 off there because I already counted them. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 67. I'm not going to count the Rip-A-Verse Texas team here. Okay, so what do we count there? 67? 60, yeah, it's still going. It's still going. Still going. There's a reason that Bear showed all that. I apologize, Mark, for anything. It does continue and continue on. He could have just done that where it, like an actual trailer, where you see it, where it just kind of pops up for real quick, lists kind of your major heads there, and not literally listing everything. I bet you what he was trying to do, especially with the thing at the end here, was trying to do something a little bit along the lines of the Marvel stuff, where they had, kind of a post-credit scene at the end. Where is this? Shot on location, sport of Surrey City Hall. P-Money, help me out. Where is Surrey City? Surrey City. I have no idea. It's in Canada. I have no idea where that is at, though. Anyway, 60, let's just call it 70 people. Forget about the content. Forget about her, terrible accents, all that other stuff. Some of it really needed a little bit more kind of just a sort of, a better theme to it, a better vision to it, I would suppose. It looked very good. Let me go back here. Find one here. It looked good. Even the daytime stuff. I thought this was excellent. I thought what they did here with the car crash, very cool. Very cool stunt doubles and all this other stuff. Very, very good stuff there. Just kind of very stark. Lighting and all that sort of stuff. It needed a little bit more of a nice look to it. I don't think. P-Money says British Columbia. Okay. All right. Very cool. So, Vancouver area, if Bear remembers correctly, if I recall correctly. A big hullabaloo about him getting a tax credit and all that other stuff. The point here is, for kind of a first-time filmmaker, or I suppose first-time executive producer, impressive. Bear thought it was very impressive. Just the technical aspects. Forget about all of the silliness in there. Very, very good as far as a technical thing. That's hard to pull off. That's really hard to pull off. And the people that are kind of grinding his gears about getting tax credit in Canada, okay, go ahead. Try it. See how easy it is to get a tax credit in Canada. You're not just picking up the phone and, hello, hey, I need a tax credit, hey, go Leafs. No, wait, that's British Columbia. That would be, no, not the Jets. Help me out here, P-Money. Vancouver. The Canucks, right? Canucks. Go Canucks, hey! It's not that easy. You just can't do that. So, very impressive. It's any movie that gets made, or any kind of trailer like this, or anything like that. It's a miracle that even happens to begin with. Even if it's terrible, getting all these people together, all onto the same page, to do all of the things. You had the different camera operators and all this other stuff. We didn't even count all of the actors in here. I just didn't even count them. Just all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Very nice. Very impressive what he was able to do. The lady here that's doing the acting, I don't know. Maybe they were going just for kind of she looks like the character in the comics, so let's go with her. Might not have gotten the best actress that they could find. Not doing a very good job with the accent or anything like that, but getting all this together, that's a lot of work. That is a lot of work, so Bear doesn't have a cap to tip, but Rip a good job with that. Don't listen to all the haters out there that are just trying to do the stupid stuff and just trying to talk about, the personal aspects of, Eric July out there. I thought he did a really good job just getting the crew together, and doing all that stuff that would be good. Oh, P-Money says, ooh, Vancouver, that reminds me that, yeah, thank you. Vancouver Canucks face Colorado. Ay. Watch out for them. Watching Nathan McKinnon. I don't want him to get any more points. We gotta get Cooch back on the top, man. That would be Kucherov. It's nothing untoward out there, people, for crying out loud. So, anyways, you can listen. If it is a trailer for a book that you're trying to sell, I don't know what the point is in doing it as a live action. Maybe you just wanted to do it. That's fine. Whatever. Should have been a lot shorter. What was this? 5 minutes? I think it was only three and a half minutes. And you got another 2 minutes of credits. You could have just put the names up real quick. You didn't need to do all that sort of stuff. I think he was just trying to do something similar to Marvel there. If that was the vision, that was the vision. Okay, fine. Just getting these people together. All this stuff, I mean, it might look terrible to all of us. We wouldn't watch this on Netflix or something like that. That's fine. For somebody that's probably making this for 30 grand, maybe 50, it might be a whole lot more. Please tell me he's not spending millions of dollars on this. It had to there. Wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. You can tell, I think, what's her name? The Soker sisters, you can tell they're very kind of student film, low-budget horror type stuff, but this is definitely, yeah, Soker sisters. Soka sisters. Level up. Good job. I don't know why you would produced by, executive produced. I thought that was impressive in the way that he was able to bring all this stuff together. A lot of, the reason that Bear was counting all that stuff. Amy says, so this is a trailer for a comic. Yeah, he's got his, we kept calling it Yaira's. Yaira, I think is the name of it. It's the continuation in his Rippaverse. Again, Bear knows nothing about it, never got the comic book. Was way ahead of the curve. Probably should have mentioned something about that. Been really, really, really far out in the curve there, but again, I'm not trying to promote the film or anything like that, but 2 5-hour shows discussing this trailer and breaking it down and breaking it down and breaking it down. The artist out there, comic book artist, congratulations. I mean, yeah, you saw a trailer and you picked it apart as best you could, but you don't understand what it takes to get all these people to go into it. That's what impressed Bear here. Getting a tax credit. That's pretty, they're busting his chops on that. It's like, no, that's actually pretty, a very hard thing to do. I was just thinking, like, a lot of the things that people don't even know about filmmaking. All the behind-the-scenes stuff. For example, all this stuff shot, especially the stuff, let me see if I can find here we go, here's a good outdoor shot. They're shooting it outdoors, on location. I have no idea where, whatever it is, Sun City or whatever the hell it was called. No idea where that is, but, you gotta do crowd control and all that other stuff. One of the things that people don't realize is movie making, especially a little bit higher budget like this, insurance. You gotta have insurance, you gotta be bonded, a number of things like that. Even if it's only like a $50,000, $100,000 production, you probably have to have a good $2, maybe $3 million insurance and bond policy on there. Don't listen to Bear. He is not a insurance expert out here, people. all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes that you will never ever see, that's taken a lot of work. Plus he's working on, his own stuff, plus he's, doing the comics and all that other stuff. Very impressive, sir, just for all that. If I could buy the book, I don't even recommend it. I think a lot of the live action stuff, it doesn't make much sense. I'm not sure why he did that other than just kind of an ego boost. But hopefully there's something to learn there. Something worked because he made $1 million off of it in the first day. So congratulations. It might all go to the the warehouse that he has to fund, but not a bad job, sir. Not a bad job, just as far as producing it. The direction. Listen, we can cut this apart any 7 ways from Sunday here. But not too bad. Not too bad as far as a first attempt. Somebody that doesn't know a whole lot about that stuff. He had a lot of good people behind the scenes here to do. You had stuff that's outdoors. You had stuff like this that's looks like CGI stuff. You had let me find him here, the guy falling down. I mean, I don't know if that would be chroma. They might have chroma keyed some of his body falling and then just put it in with the car, but that actually looks pretty legit. That ain't easy. That ain't easy at all, people. So, just the coordination behind that. So, I thought he did a good job just as far as producing it. Doesn't look great. Doesn't look great at all. And again, Eric doesn't need bears. Probably doesn't even know bear. Probably isn't even aware that there's a talking bear on YouTube. But, not bad at all. Again, compared to some of the comics people, which, let's see. Let's just say Bear wanted to make a comic and couldn't do anything himself. So, let's see, a writer, a pencilist, inker, colorist. Let's see, that's 5. What am I thinking of? Okay, let's see. Pardon me. Writer, pencilist, inker, colorist. Dialogue out there. Maybe you want to count some of your printer out there. I might be missing 1 or 2. I apologize out there, but less than 10 people? Less than 10 people, and he had to deal with 60 plus all the stuff that goes on in the background and everything. So, pretty good, sir. Pretty good for a Yaira. Pretty good for a Yaira, people. Alright, I apologize. I have not been paying attention to chat. Let me get back to you good people and take a quick drink here as you enjoy a picture of a Yaira. Pardon me, Yaira. I apologize, people. I apologize, Ruth, out there. Yes, indeed. Is this a professional stream for beer? Heck no. Ding product placement. I have nothing to... Listen, Bear's not getting any free books. I don't care. Again, he had nothing to do with Insom. He's not out there hawking the book and then taking it back, drawing covers and then, it's the terrible, worst thing ever. Again, I had no interest in it whatsoever. I couldn't figure out what the heck was going on. People are talking about it. Hey, it made $3 million. Woo! Okay, congratulations. Tip of the hat. So, no, we're not. I'm not trying to promote it or anything like that. How long is this? Says Berg. 5+ minutes. Clearly, this will be an Academy Award-winning film. Just hand them the entire inventory of the Oscars right now. Well, that is a great, terrific, stupendous segue here. Bear is not sponsored by Hyundai. That's true. It'd be Honda. I get my Honda car, not a Hyundai. I'm not buying it from freaking South Korea. You think you're gonna get a freaking 10-year warranty on a car that could be, the country could be nuked by freaking Kim Jong-un? No way, man. No way. No way at all, people. Alright, I promise this. Promise this, and Bear does deliver out here for the ladies. For the ladies out there. I apologize for the fellas out here. This one's for Amy and all the other ladies out there. Hopefully Irene is watching. That would be, no, not that one, for crying out loud. Bear, for crying out loud. Professional show one of these days. From page 6 out here, people. And Ella Fishman. Melissa Rivers, that would be the daughter of Joan Rivers. Oh man, she was funny as heck, man. She had a kind of a crazy show that would talk about fashion. Some funny stuff out there, really funny stuff. Anyway, she sounds off on the best and worst Oscar 2024 looks. We're going to check that out, people. The Oscars represented the grand finale of the award season. Surprisingly, no one was slapped. I was shocked. Literally shocked out there, people. Yes, indeed. Professional stream fails, says Mark. Thank you, sir. We are going to talk about the Oscars. Does anyone actually watch it still? Well, hold on. Listen. This is for the ladies. This is for the ladies out there. Amy, bring Ruth back. Bring her back. We're not talking about G-Rose or Yairos or anything like that. We are talking about the lovely dresses out there. Or the horrible dresses, as it were. And who better to break down the night's standout red carpet than Melissa Rivers? Yes, indeed. She says, I think it was very pretty, quite safe, but no major wows and no major uggs. Fashion Police. Funny show. If you ever get a chance, hopefully that's up on YouTube somewhere. Good stuff. A daughter of late icon Joan Rivers tells page 6 of her overall thoughts of the evening's outfits, adding that she was most impressed by the dazzling jewelry as one is on display. What I loved was the night of the necklaces, she says, noting that she spied at least a dozen noteworthy versions. All year, this has been a whole trend. Major jewels. Bear had no idea. I hope you did, Amy. Not the family jewels, either. So I thought everyone was going to start to pivot. But those necklaces last night, she says, amazing. Amazing, people. Let's check some out, people. Let's check some dresses out, people. That's where we are in the show. We're going to be checking out dresses. Think of this as reference out there for you people. Drawing reference. Anyways. Emily Blunt here was her biggest wow moment in a dress that Bear cannot pronounce. She just looked gorgeous, people. But I don't think people understood it. I'm hearing a lot of, it didn't fit. No, it did, she says. That's what Chaparral does. It's very structured and architectural, people. It was very fashion. It was very Chaparral. My mother always said, you can either dress for the carpet or dress for the stage. And unless you're winning, you dress for the carpet, people. There you go. Mark just asked why. This isn't for you, sir. This is for our ladies out here. Amy says, the lovely and horrible dresses. There you go. Amy, we're going to have you rank the dresses out here. Amy, this is all your fault. Amy, it's all your fault. Moving on, people. Moving on. It's a lovely dress. Come on, man. To the lovely, how do you pronounce it? Ariana Grande? Grande. Too much, she says. Too much poof. Too much pink. It was just too much of everything for her. And it was, for crying out loud, Gambatisi Valley. V-A-L-L-I. Who I love. Don't we all? Some of my favorite dresses in my closet are from, it's a him? Okay, we'll go with it. But let the dress be black, she says, and the coat sleeves pink, or let those be black, or at least a contrasting color. It just looked like a big wad of bubblegum. It overwhelmed her, she says. Overwhelmed her. Amy is saluting, I suppose, the pink dress here? Okay, well, there you go. She likes, unlike, not Joan Rivers, what was her name? Melissa Rivers out there. Not to be confused with our other Melissa. Apparently, Amy says the previous dress was 1. This dress is a 2. Out of 10, I'm guessing the first dress was better than the second dress. There you go. So there we are. This is why you come to Bear's channel, to rank dresses, people. Rank dresses out here. Moving on. We have, and I've never heard of this person ever before, Cynthia Elviro. Elviro. That is a runaway piece, she says, an art piece. But I did feel like it did her no favors. And by the way, if anyone could pull it off, it's her. It's her. I was kind of surprised that even on her, it didn't work. It apparently didn't work. I don't know. I have no idea. Amy says designer names are crazy to remember. It's true. Mark is not feeling this at all. That's all right. This is for, listen, we went through all the fella stuff out there. This is for the ladies. This is why Bear's got to mix it up every once in a while. That's why you can never tell what Bear is going to be doing on the show. You got to mix it up. You got to keep people guessing out there. You need big 80s hair for this dress, says Mark. I'm assuming that she is going for the race-swapped, what was the lady's name? Vigor? From Star Trek: The Motion Picture. If they're gonna make a redo of it, race swap of it, there you go. There is your Vigor out here. It is Mad Max. No, not Mad Max. I'm talking about Bear's beloved Star Trek, people. Star Trek. All right, moving on. You would think she would be in pink, but no, not at all. She's given it up. That would be Margot Robbie. Apparently trying to go out for spring training, apparently. Catch that fly ball. Catch that fly ball out here. Melissa says, I predicted that she was going to wear black. People were like, was it a protest? I think, and this is what I've been saying since the beginning, she says, it's putting a period on the end of Barbie for her. That'd be Margot Robbie. We've done the pink and we've made our point. We're back to Margot. There you go, wearing, Altier Versace. I can get that one. Bear can get the Versace out here. Versace. Yes, indeed. There we go. I'm wondering if people are just joining us right now and like, what the hell is going on here? That's all right. This is for the ladies out here. We gotta give back to our lovely female audience out here. So we're gonna go to America. Everybody loves America. Including America Ferrari. Ferrari. I look at a dress sometimes, says Melissa. Sometimes of which I would love to have in my closet, and which are wearable in real life, and America's dress. No, not America's dress, the actress. I would love to own that dress, says Miss Rivers. I'd love the opportunity to wear that dress. She looks fantastic, people. Probably a lot of people out there are going to clip that out and thinking that Bear is going to wear a pink dress. There we go. Amy says a simple black dress. It's nice. I'm assuming for Margot Robbie. There you go. Marco for Anthony finally agrees. I love how we're playing fashion critics on Bear's show. You never know what's going to go on Bear's show. The pink dress has a simple lines, nice color. Good job, says Amy. Good job. There you go. There you go. All right, I am interested in what you think of Gabrielle Union. Wait a minute. Gabrielle Union Wade. She's married to Dwayne Wade. One of the ones that nobody's really talking about, says Melissa Rivers, who I think was really brilliant, was Gabrielle Union. The fact that it was 2 different dresses, but they changed it up and put it together to make one, and it worked! Exclamation point. For someone who no one was quite sure why she was there, she looked jaw-dropping. There you go. No idea why Gabrielle Union showed up at the Oscars, but there you are. I think her and Dwayne Wade have like a transgendered son or child, so they moved out of Florida. They says, don't say gay, Bill, we're out of here. There you go. So there you go. Amy says, conflicting hemlines. I don't hate it. Thinking face. I think she looks like the, what is it? Not the Stay Puft guy. The Michelin Man, you know, with the tires. Kind of looks like the tire kind of, character out there with the lines. That's Bear's fashion opinion. Doesn't even wear clothes. Doesn't even wear clothes at all. Alright, there we go. There we are. Moving on. To Jennifer Lawrence. Wearing Dior Haute Couture. Couture. Was it right for the Oscars? Question mark. I'm not 100% sure on that, says Melissa Rivers. I can't say it was. I can't say it wasn't. She was presenting not a nominee, but to me, it became a beautiful summer ball moment. You could see it in a period piece on the beautiful debutante ball party in Newport or Cape Cod. And the thing about Jennifer Lawrence, she has a young child. She does? Really? Maybe that's where she's been. Okay. How does she not look exhausted? Question mark. She's beautiful, tanned, relaxed, and ready, people. Does she have the perfect baby who just sleeps? I have no idea. I have no idea. Mark says, also black polka dots does not flatter. Well, you're not paying the big bucks for the haute couture from Dior out there. You just don't know your French fashion. That is fashionable at the debutante ball. Debutante ball. Amy says, oh, good grief. Is that an asymmetrical puff sleeve? Or is it a shawl over one shoulder? Amy, this is for you. Bear has no idea. Doesn't even wear clothes. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you at all out here. But there you go. There she was. Walking the red carpet. All right, moving along to... That would be Jodie Foster out here. Wearing a Loewe. L-O-E-W-E. Low. She's not wearing it low. She's just wearing it low. She's wearing low. We'll go with it. Melissa Rivers says, women at a certain point could try and be too young looking, or they start to cover up too much. Jodie Foster looked amazing. She wasn't trying to be one of the young girls, but she wasn't an old lady, right? Again, I look at it. What dress would I love to own? I'd love to own that dress, not Bear. I'm talking about Melissa Rivers here. I mean, talk about quiet luxury, people. Quiet luxury. I'm not sure about the sleeveless arms there, but there you go. Apparently that is in the fashion out here, people. Marco for Anthony is thinking about this. Not quite sure what to think about it. Let's see what old Amy has to say. Amy says it's a little boxy. I would change up the neckline. There you go. See, Mark, this is for the female audience out here. They get to enjoy a little bit of fun too, a little bit of back and forth. Can't always be for the fellas. It's 50-50 out here. We gotta give and we gotta take out here. Give and take. Otherwise elegant, says Amy. Otherwise very elegant. Very low. Alright, we're gonna mix it up here, people. Mark has good insight too. Well, I suppose so. Mark has fashion sense that we never knew. True on the neck, she says. Alright, mixing it up here. This is for the ladies out there. That would be a Bradley Cooper. Wearing Louis Vuitton, people. Louis Vuitton. My biggest overall grievance with the night was the men. You don't have to wear a tie to any other award show. It's the effing Oscars, she says. The only person who can get away with no tie and showing his chest at the Oscars is Lenny Kravitz. Really? Okay. We'll go with it. Why not? Lenny Kravitz. I don't mind the men having a little fun. I'm not minding the brooches. But it's one night you have to wear a tie. Bradley Cooper, you know better, sir. You know better. Alright, so there we go. Amy, thoughts? Tie? No tie? Handsome? No? We want more Lenny Kravitz? Perhaps? Perhaps. I don't know. He kind of looks like a waiter. Like, here you go, sir. Here's your steak. Here is your steak. The other Melissa, Melissa Lester, says, hi, sorry for the slow show. I was listening on Amy's phone. Well, that's all right. That's all right. We are here for the ladies tonight. That's right. Looking very classy. Even showing the fellas out there a little bit of beefcake. Although he didn't win the Oscar. What was it? Who won it? Who won the, Oh, it was Cillian Murphy. Cillian Murphy. Congratulations. I thought he did a really good job as Oppenheimer. Movie way too long. Way too long. But that one won the Oscar as well. So there you go. Mark is saying those are too long. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's see. Amy says, the pant, I think, is a little long. I'm not an expert on suits. That's all right, Amy. That's all right. I just wanted to switch it up. Just a little bit here. Show a little in. All right, and finally, people, looking elegant. Elegant as always out here. It'd be Charlize Theron. Wearing a deux haute couture. Does she ever look bad, asked Melissa. Melissa Rivers. Well, maybe Melissa Lester as well. It's now hit the point of annoying, she says. Enough already. Enough! Exclamation point. You are 2,000 feet tall. You are gorgeous. You are talented. And you don't seem to be aging. She has such a style. Your jaw dropped. The jewelry, the hair. Perfect, she says. Perfect. So there we are. Amy, do you agree? Was this the best dress of the evening? Was this, how would you rate each one of these? How would you rate? I'm curious. Beer is... Listen, I'm not really that curious, but we're trying to do some audience engagement with the ladies out here, so there you go. Elegant, best dress of the night. Who is the best dressed and who is the worst dressed? Let's ask that one. This one is the best. And he says this one was the best out here. I'm going to scroll through it. I'm going to scroll through them here. Melissa just joined, so maybe she didn't see lovely Theron out here. Let's see. Emily Blunt. Here we go. Emily Blunt. Looking classy. Looking classy out there. Bubblegum from Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande out there. I don't know who this lady is, but we'll throw her in there as well here. Elvira? Not Elvira. Elvira. Blunt says nope, says Mark for Anthony. Sleeping bags, nope. Nope. There you go. Okay, Margot Robbie? Margot Robbie, perhaps? Perhaps. Mad Max, nope. Okay. Okay. All right, Margot Robbie? Maybe? I don't know. America Ferrero. Nice pink dress. Nice pink dress there. This one, says Marco for Anthony. Okay, got the thumbs up. The green dress is too top heavy. Let me go back to that one. There we go. Too top heavy. Too top heavy, she says. Okay. This one also. There we go. All right. There you go. Mark is giving the thumbs up. Thumbs up for that one. Okay. All right. Moving quickly here. Gabrielle Union. Michelin Man, perhaps. It's literally the villain from Thunderdome. This is for the ladies, Mark. Ladies out there. Very nice. Of the pinks. America Ferrero. Margot dress is classy, says Melissa. There you go. All right. We've got Jennifer Lawrence with the debutante ball. Perhaps. Okay, we get it, Mark. We got you. Okay, all right, we got you. We got you out there. We got you. Jennifer Lawrence? Any takers? Any takers for Jennifer Lawrence out there? Any takers out there? Okay. Nobody likes the polka dots. Okay, Jodie Foster. Jodie Foster out here. Elegant. Very elegant here. I don't know if we'll throw in Bradley Cooper in there, but okay, we'll throw in. He's the waiter. Waiter for the event. And finally, once again, wrapping it back around. Charlize Theron, people. Charlize. Mark doesn't like the polka dots or the sleeves. Poor Jennifer Lawrence, I tell you. Miss Foster always looks elegant, says Amy. Alright, so who is your best and worst dressed, Amy? Best and worst. Oscars 2024? As we count it down here, who do you think? And Melissa as well. We're doing this for the ladies. Margaret's dress is classy, says Melissa. Best is this one. That would be Charlize Theron. Charlize Theron, congratulations, madam. Congratulations. Let's see. If the shawl was symmetrical, I might wear a dress like it, says Melissa. There we go. There we go. People said, I never knew I would be coming to a comic book channel for a fashion show. Listen, people. We are, all over the map. All over the map here, but we gotta help out our ladies out. Hey, listen, comics, okay, fine. It is reference material, for your superhero out there that might be, taking the night off. Want to look a little classy in the evening. Your Yaira out there, Yiro, however you pronounce it. Maybe she wants to look classy, something like that. Melissa also agrees the last one is the most elegant. That would be this one, Charlize Theron. So there we go. Amy says the black and white polka dots are fun for casual, but I don't see them for formal occasions. Interesting. There you go. There you are, people. Listen, don't let it be said that Bear is some sort of misogynist out there. He just spent the last, 15, 20 minutes talking about dresses from people that... Who is this? I don't know. Dior Haute Couture out here, people. Like half of them Bear couldn't even pronounce. So, there you go, people. The lovely Charlize Theron. Talk about Mad Max. There you go. There you are. I wonder if she's going to be in the Furioso movie. There you go. Looking at dresses, shawls, and jewelry. See, I finally turned Marco for Anthony around. Finally turned around. This was a change of pace, he says. Listen, I could have talked about the Oscars, but who cares? Really, honestly. Like, okay. Oppenheimer won. What else we got? Okay, yeah, okay, terrific, whatever. And a bunch of other movies that nobody else saw. Okay, alright. They snubbed Barbie, unfortunately. Oh, well, whatever. As you said from the beginning, do people even still watch the Oscars? Well, apparently people really love the lovely dresses out there, so that's why. Amy says, thanks for the time here for the ladies. You're sure. PY says, I'll give you credit, Bear. We discussed food, gyros, sports, Vancouver Canucks, and now fashion. This was a well-rounded episode. We're not done yet. We got one more story. Gotta leave it on a... Man. We gotta leave it on a high note here. I didn't plan this. Didn't plan it at all, but let's... if we're ladies, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed the dresses out here. We're gonna get back to the stupid stuff. We're gonna just get back to the stupid stuff. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it on a high note out here. I hope you enjoyed the semi-annual dress show on Bear's channel. Semi-annual. Semi-annual. All right, leaving it on a high note here from the New York Post. And Melissa, another Melissa. How about we are just Melissa'd out tonight here. Full of Melissas. Melissa Coing out here. Pardon me. Dang, friggin' pollen. There we go. Stoner rats found eating up marijuana in New Orleans police evidence room. They're all high. They are all high, people. Those rats have got friends in high places. Reefer-loving rodents are gobbling up the cannabis stash held under lock and key in the New Orleans Police Department's dilapidated evidence room. Officials announced on Monday, people. Wait, I'm not even showing that. Oh, for crying out loud. Yairos. There we go. Yairos. Okay. There we go. Enough of Yairos. Professional show here. Professional show. The rats are eating our marijuana, Superintendent Ann Kilpatrick told the City Council's Criminal Justice Committee They're all high. Yeah, man, he's loving it. Kilpatrick's startling report came as she pleaded with city councilors to fund a new home for the Big Easy's police force. She argued that the current police headquarters, built in 1968, are not fit for a modern force, describing how elevators are broken. There's no air conditioning in Louisiana, holy cow. And officers are forced to work around the rat and cockroach droppings scattered on their desks. This one's for the fellas out here, apparently. The stoner rats are of a particular concern because of their taste of the Mary Jane could jeopardize criminal cases. The uncleanliness is off the charts. The janitorial cleaning team deserves an award trying to clean what is uncleanable, people. Not sure how much snow New Orleans gets each year, but there you go. The problems at the police headquarters have seemed to have risen after the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina. The basement was full of flooding water. An unidentified veteran of the force told NOLA. You get a lot of rodents that climb through the walls, some things you can't get to, so there's always been some type of rodent. The officer explained the infection is a turnoff for any potential out-of-state transfers and hinders morale among the police force. It's not okay. It's not okay for the people to be treated in a way that can be called valued, she says. And the Justice Committee seemed to agree. He said he was surprised by the news of the marijuana-eating rats, people. Everything's a surprise, he says. It's a surprise that the headquarters was going to move when we heard about it in the news. It shouldn't be a surprise that we are surprised. I'm surprised. Thomas and other council members ultimately moved on Monday to approve the police department's 10-year lease on 2 floors of a downtown office building, pending a full council vote. Under the terms of the lease, the city will agree to pay $7.6 million from its general fund over 10 years. But trying to fix all of the problems the current headquarters are facing would cost 3 times as much. 3 times as much. Won't somebody think of the rats? Won't somebody think of those lovely creatures out there? Won't somebody, they're stoned out of their minds, people. Out of their freaking minds. Anyway, says now we have a movie sequel to Cocaine Bear. Those rats better get into rehab, he says. There you go. Alright, where are we, people? We are well over time. Amy, Melissa, I hope I am not keeping you here. Are they going to be doing a drawn and quartered tonight? Well, is it still drawn and quartered? Whatever it's called now. Story time? I have no idea anymore, man. None whatsoever. We did have an AI story. Google is restricting the AI chatbot Gemini. It's been lobotomized, people, from answering queries on global elections. Can't even get that right, Google. Can't even get that right. Oh my goodness, for crying out loud. When asked about elections such as the upcoming U.S. presidential matchup between Brandon and Trump, Gemini responds with the "I'm still learning how to answer this question. In the meantime, try Google search." How many billions of dollars was just got flushed down the toilet on that one, people? We went from crypto talk to AI talk, people. We've kind of moved on from crypto and have now went straight to AI here. There you go. The new Grift Horizon. AI. Mike does have a show tonight. Alright, well, Amy, I will not keep you any longer here. I hope you enjoyed our lovely show here tonight. With all the dresses out there, people. All the lovely dresses. The Yaira talk, hockey talk, all sorts of talk. Even from a talking bear. Craziness. He says, I'm still learning how to answer a particular question. That's not how questions work, she says. That is true. That's the continuation of Google's AI Gemini. With the Black George Washington, and now it can't even answer basic questions that search could do like 5-10 years ago. Craziness. Craziness. P-Money says, take care, Bear, and everyone, time to watch the Vancouver Canucks. Go Canucks! Go Canucks out there, says P-Money. Indeed. Thank you, P-Money. Thank you, everyone out here. We're going to thank everybody. Melissa, P-Money, Amy, Mark, sure, why not? I don't know if Steven's still with us or not. All of our Russian bots and or lurkers. Am I missing anybody? I hope not. Scrolling. I don't think so. If I have, I apologize from the bottom of Bear's heart. But you know what? You know what, people? All of this talk has made Bear hungry. No, go Bolts. Go, gosh darn it. Has made Bear hungry. So he's gonna head back into the woods. So until next time, people, grrr, a grrr. Good night, everybody.